What's up, Sag? Happy birthday to all you Sagittariuses out there. Let's see what the next 48 looks like. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius placements. I kept seeing the Scorpio card. At first I saw it in reverse, and then I saw it upright. So a lot of you guys are embracing new beginnings here that might have occurred during Scorpio season. Others of you are just letting go of whatever no longer serves you at this point in time. It feels that now that we are in your season, as your birthdays come up, it just feels like you're ready for new, you're ready to be revitalized, you're just ready for experiences here that you'd always hope to have, something like that. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing new money, meaning like more money. A lot of you guys are going to be experiencing different types of hardships is what I'm getting, but I'm hearing new levels, new devils. So it just feels like the hardships themselves could be something where maybe you're used to dealing with toxic people and they have their toxic habits which trigger your toxic habits, but this feels like you're going to have more of an understanding. So like the energies around you could be more understanding, they could be more on a mature level here. So it's like even when something goes down, right, it feels like people are going to be more willing to talk things out with you. People are going to be more willing to work things out versus like maybe using, the silent treatment, something like that. Okay. So it just feels like whatever it is that you guys are going to be experiencing here during your season, it feels like it's going to be unfamiliar territory. Okay. So you guys start off with the Knight of Wands here, the Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and then you guys have the Six of Wands to the Knight of Swords. Oh, to the Ten of Cups. Yeah, look, there's that death card. I kept seeing it. Okay. We are under a Scorpio moon, so this could have a lot to do as well, like that's more impactful towards what it is that you're doing. I feel like there's just more inner reflection here, right? You guys are just kind of like in your head, thinking things through, figuring out the next path that you want to go down. With that Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, it feels like you're going to experience a lot of victories in your relationships, right? And that's why I was saying it feels like your hardships aren't going to be so hard is what like I was really just like picking up on. It just feels like again like there's going to be more love that follows you into your season and past it. So again, there's more supportive energies. There's more people willing to talk things out, to work things through here. It doesn't feel like you're surrounded by anybody that's not willing to make something work with you at this point in time. Okay, and again, like I said, the death card here, it feels like it's the end of an era and the start of a new one. So it just feels like you guys are going to be surrounded by love here. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, next 48 hours, you guys could be flighty about something, in and out. This could be like you could have met someone new. For those of you that are single, you don't really know how you feel about this person, so some part of you may want to give into a situation while some other part of you is like, nah, I don't really want the headache or the investment or whatever, right? Like you're just trying to talk yourself out of something. This could be towards a person, towards a job, some sort of commitment here. I'm hearing commitment phobes. Some of you guys just love being single, and so you're not looking for anything serious at this point in time. You just want to have fun. I'm hearing girls want to have fun. So yeah, it just feels like right now you guys could be feeling very lighthearted. This is specifically for single Sagittarius. So it feels like in the next 48, if you're celebrating like a birthday, you guys are just having fun. You're going out there, you're meeting people. Whatever happens, happens is the attitude here, okay? Four of Wands. For those of you in relationships, it feels like things are starting to become more and more serious here. It feels like you're genuinely trying to make a house a home. So whether you're physically making like renovations, you could be cleaning your house more. Like maybe you're just the type of person that has multiple jobs, right? You're never home, and so it's hard to keep up with the house chores. But it feels like you're kind of banding together here. This is like trying to get everybody on the same page, right? Like let's say your kids are just not about it or whatever, right? You have a hard time really trying to get your kids on the same page. It feels like you will be here in the next 48. It just feels very like homey. I don't know if you guys are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving earlier is what I'm getting. Maybe this is about Friendsgiving, right? Being where you fit in is what it feels like. So I do see Four of Wands here. So there's very much whether this is a chosen family or a blood family here. It just feels very cozy, very homey in the next 48. Ten of Swords, you do have endings coming in. Now, again, this could be you cutting out toxic habits. This could be you cutting out people, places, things. This could be you just getting out of a very toxic relationship here in the next 48 hours. It just feels like you guys are setting a new standard, right? And again, like you guys could be celebrating a birthday, and so it's like you have your family and your friends over. It feels like for the most part, for somebody here, things are gonna go really well, but something could happen where it strikes a breakup between you and somebody. And like for some of you, you're the one that's gonna initiate this breakup. For others of you, you don't see it coming. But there is an ending here. And you know, it doesn't necessarily just have to be like relationships. Again, like you guys are going into your season, you know, your birthdays are coming up, you're 1 year wiser. And so it just feels like you're willing to put an end to some sort of toxic behavior or just bad habits in general, right? Not wanting to deal with people that can't be tolerated is what I'm hearing. So it feels like whatever this ending is, some of you guys are welcoming this. In fact, you guys could be the ones that are like breaking up with people or telling people, you know, to keep their distance, something like that. You could be setting up boundaries here, okay? Three of Swords, those of you that didn't see it coming, you could be feeling some kind of way in the next 48. Also, too, some of you, like, this breakup occurred during Scorpio season, okay? So it does feel like you guys are freshly in this energy of like having come out of a relationship or having come out of some sort of situationship here, where there's more clarity now and you know where you stand. And unfortunately, it's not next to that person. But I think that it still feels like you guys could have been, I'm hearing the ringleader. It feels like you guys could have voluntarily broken up with somebody because you saw that there was no potential. You saw that it wasn't going to go anywhere, right? There was no investment. You're like, I'm just wasting my time. And so because of that, yeah, you still feel some kind of way about it. Yeah, you could be hurt. But it just feels like you want the 10 of cups and that person didn't give you that, okay? Or that job didn't give you that 10 of cups or that location, right? Again, endings are happening everywhere in everybody's like life, but in different parts of that, in different parts of their life. So that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys could be disappointed and hurt that something didn't work out, especially if you did give time and energy, right? You're like, damn, like I really did see the potential with the 10 of cups, but you quickly realized, or after some time you realized that it just wasn't going to go anywhere. So you had to do what you had to do is what I'm hearing. But that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the next 48. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.